Showtime. All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on. Happy Rocktober. Courtney Bohr said that yesterday. I think that's hilarious. So we are going to go with that. So we are going to jump right in and get started because your time is valuable and this is important. So first things first is conference. So we're going to start off with Andrea talking about conference.
Hi, you guys. If you don't know me, my name is Andrea Lucier, and I am a diamond leader with It Works. We just wanted to quick kind of go over and remind you guys, conference is huge. I know if you first joined, it's easy to say, oh, I'll do it next year, but you will regret it. You will regret it. You will regret it. It changes your life. On average, your income goes up about 37% after attending conference. Also for attending conference, when you're there, they usually offer you a ton of deals. I remember last year it was either 10 or 20 codes for people to join. Is it freezing up for other people?
No.
No, am I good?
I can't see anybody else. Someone help. I can't hear anything.
It's probably my phone.
Click join audio. Oh, Kiana's helping. Thank you, Kiana.
Are you able to hear me, Caitlin?
Yeah, I can hear you. Kiana, can you hear us? PJ. I'm catching 0.
Can you guys hear me at all?
I can hear you.
Hi, PJ.
Hi.
That's weird then.
I can. Whitney can. Kiana can. Stephanie can. All right, everyone,
Okay.
Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us. Put a 1 if you can hear us. 1, 1. All right.
Taylor, I want to be sure Taylor can hear. I know she wasn't working for her.
Put a 1. Okay.
Put a 1 if you can hear us.
Let me know, Taylor, if not. Sorry. Okay. We're going to keep going unless I hear otherwise. So anyways, conference is huge. It gets you so pumped up, gets your mindset in a great place. We're all going to be there. It's going to be super fun. And last year, I believe it was 10 or 20 discount codes that they ended up giving to people who attended for you to allow distributors to join your team for only $20. $20, like that's huge. So I don't know what the deal will be this year, but you know, it's really important that going into conference, we are that we are really, you know, planting those seeds endlessly, and we're not getting discouraged by people who aren't responding. We're not getting discouraged by somebody who's saying, oh, not right now, because we're going into Thanksgiving and Christmas and people are eating like crazy and bulking up and doing whatever that it is that they're doing. I know that's a time where I feel so disgusting, and I like turn to these products to just help me cleanse my body and feel back to kind of like that best version of myself. So be planting the seeds. Like now is the time, because as the holidays are coming, people are going to want these products. I'm going to have a list of potentials for distributors and for customers that you can immediately turn to and say, hey, here's the deal. It's time to join. Let's go. Like it's only $20. It's only $30. It's only $10, whatever it is. So having those seeds, they aren't no's, they're seeds, and that's huge. It takes time to water seeds into a flower. So we have to remember that. Also, when you join for conference, when you buy your ticket for conference, the early bird special was extended, so you can be buying it for $99 a month. It's that payment plan, and you are getting 5 codes for people to join for half off. I have a couple distributors who are just buying the ticket. They don't even know if they're able to attend the actual conference, but they just want those $50 enrollment fees or half off codes for people to join their team, because they find that in the long term is a really good investment for them in order to grow their team and kind of work their way up to the top into success. So that's just something to be having in the back of your mind. You also get points towards Margaritaville trip when ordering your ticket as well. And that should be it. Let me know if you have any questions.
All right. So sorry, I was working. We're still learning, just working with muting people. I'm going to keep Andrew and I unmuted, but everybody else, if you have something to say, just type in something just so we don't hear background noises. All right, so we are going to talk about the daily 6, okay? So what you're doing daily, what you need to be doing daily. I've talked to so many people, and so many people are like, I'm not doing this. This isn't happening. I'm like, well, are you doing your daily 6? And then they'll say, well, I'm doing this, this, and this, but I'm not really doing this and this. The thing is, it only works when you do it all together. It's like a recipe, okay? If you're making cookies but you don't put egg and baking soda, it's not gonna work. It's gonna turn out gross and yucky, okay? That's like the Daily Six. You need to do all of it to work. It's this magical formula that all top leaders have used, and if you work, it works, right? It's not the company, it's not the products, it's you. If you work, it works. Okay, so our Daily Six. 1, we post. We're post every single day. I've been doing every other day because I've been lazy. I'll say it right there. So I'm going to be working on that, and we're going to be encouraging you guys to work on that. We share the business, we share the products, and we share our life. Because the thing is, so many people, we get so pumped about sharing the products, which is awesome. But people don't buy products, people buy people. And I don't mean to say that weird, but you buy a relationship. You're in a relationship with people. Like, think about the people you watch. A lot of you guys joined either me or Andrea or Courtney because you liked our pages. You liked listening to us. You liked hearing about our lives. You liked our personalities, right? People buy from people that they know and that they can trust. But if you're only posting pictures and nothing of yourself, for all they know, you're a robot. For all they know, you're some creepy old man. I know it sounds kind of creepy, but people need to know about your life. It helps you be more relatable when you do your life. So we like to do it's as a buffer. Okay, so I'll post a picture about the business, and then I'll show my cat Honey, and then I'll show some products, and then I'll talk about country music, and then I'll talk about products. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like a buffer. I'm confused. Posting. Can you explain it a little bit?
I'm typing.
Okay, perfect. It's like a buffer. So number 3, you add people on Instagram, 100 plus people. The best thing to do, follow people, find a page that's like something similar that you like, whether it be fashion or a clothing boutique. But the thing is, don't get too caught up in the fancy, because a lot of people are selling things nowadays, and that's just fine. But you want to find real people. So let's say you find someone who's around your age, or find a mom who you like her page, go to her likes, follow everyone they like. Okay, so look on their recent posts, look at their likes, and then you click on each person and see if they have more followers than following. Because if they have 5,000 followers and they're following 200, they have some sort of business going on, okay? So they're not going to follow you back. Next, we add people on Facebook. A lot of people underutilize Facebook. I mean, I know Instagram's kind of like a highlight reel, but Facebook is really important too. Like your family's on there, your friends are on there. Like people, I have people reach out to me on Facebook. I won't even message them, but they see my posts. They see my stories because I have it linked. If you don't have it linked from your Instagram to Facebook, do that. It's so easy. Literally, you press a button and everything you post to Instagram goes to Facebook. Easiest way to do it. Next, we send out 50 plus messages daily. If you are the type of person that needs to work in increments like I am, do 10 at a time. 10 at a time, 5 times a day, 15 at a time. Have your thing, but the biggest thing is popcorning. So if you were on the Zoom last night, they talked about this. If you are making popcorn, okay, you put a bag, you take it out of the thing, you put it in the microwave. If every time you hear a pop, you open it, that popcorn's not going to pop. Only one might. So you put it back in, you hear a pop. Oh, I'm going to open the microwave. Open it up. Only one popped up. That's the same thing with messaging. Do not message people back until you've messaged everyone. All right? So until you message your 100 people, your 50 people, don't message anyone back. They can wait. I promise they can wait, because you get distracted and then you don't finish your job. So you message everybody you need to, and then when you're all done with your 6 list, then you message them back. Okay? We send out messages daily, and self-development is so important, guys. It is 80% mindset, 20% work. So many of you guys are psyching yourselves out. They're like, I can't do it. Girlfriend, you're not even trying. You're just freaking yourself out. It's not that hard. We can do it, but we cannot tell you that you can do it unless you can believe it. We message, we post, and we post, we message, we follow up. That's it. So just do the things. Everyone talks about just do things. Just do the things. And if people are distracting you, if you're following leaders that are distracting you, unfollow them. Don't look at the page. Don't look at this enough. Don't look at that enough. Do your job, right? As much as I love engaging with all of you guys daily, the most important thing is that you're doing your 6 list. Because chatting with each other, I love that, but that's not what's getting you paid, right? Customers get you paid. Enrolling distributors, that's what gets you paid. Okay, so make sure you're getting those things done. I'm going to talk about sacrifices later. But yeah, your personal development, self-development. You need to do what's inspiring you, and whether that's doing your devotionals, reading or listening to a book, or watching inspirational people on YouTube. Andrea's going to talk about somebody later who's been absolutely incredible and a great person to watch. But yeah, just like do the things, guys. It's not, you need to follow the recipe. This is a recipe. You can't just pick and choose what you want to do. It's not going to work. Alrighty, so that's for daily 6. For next, Andrea,
Yep.
I can talk about post to post, or are you ready for next?
I'm just going to reiterate the consistency thing. If you are not doing it daily, you guys, it does not work. And I know I kind of preach it all the time and I say it, but it's the truth. If it's not working, and it's because you're not being consistent every single day. Wake up and I post. On my lunch break, I post. When I get home from work, I post. When I go to the gym, I post. When I come home, I post. Before I go to bed, I post something. Like, you should have a story, an Instagram story and a Facebook story all day, every day. If you do your Instagram story, there's a little Facebook button at the bottom that it just shares it directly to it. So you only even have to do one story and it will automatically go to both. So that's super, super easy and a way to utilize both of them. And you're not even having to do double the work. It's the exact same amount of work as you'd be doing for one. So just kind of look for that. It's just like a Facebook symbol at the bottom once you've posted your Instagram story. But it must be daily. You guys, it's the 2nd of October. So it's a brand new month. I get so excited at the beginning of months. I love it. It's just like a fresh slate. Time for so much growth. The team's going to expand and we're just going to keep growing like crazy. The momentum is awesome. And we have half off right now, which is super exciting. So we just got to own it. We got to make the most of our time. We cannot sit back. Like, that is the biggest mistake I watch people make, is they sit back. Oh, the month just ended and the stress of the last few days were good. I'm going to kick back for another week. No, you cannot do that, because then that same thing that you just went through of stressing those few days before, you're going to hit that at the end of this month. And that's not fun. Nobody wants to go through that. Hit it now. Hit the ground running now, so you're not stressing the last 2 days of the month trying to hit a promotion. Hit the promotion 10 days from now, and you're 20 days closer to your next promotion. Get working now. And that goes back to the consistency thing. It has to be consistent. It has to be consistent. You must be growing followers. So you have new sets of eyes. You must be posting and doing all the daily 6 that Caitlin just went over. Mm-hmm. Consistency every single day. And also too, they say when you take a day off, that takes you like 3 to 4 days backwards. Mm-hmm. So if you think about that, if you're just working 3 days a week, you're actually going backwards. If you think about it, like every single day. And these pictures that you're posting in your story, they're saved on your phone. They take 2 seconds to put up on your story, you guys. 2 seconds. And it brings you money and success, and people are happy and they're getting the results that they want from their body. Like, it's incredible, all of it. And it takes like not that much time at all. At first I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never find time in my busy schedule. And now it's like second nature. Like, at work, I just quick get on and I do it. Like, I don't even think about it while I'm working. I just do it. It takes me 2 seconds and I move on. So, and yes, you can screenshot from us. So we can share apps with you guys that we use to make our Instagram stories. And yes, anything you see that we're posting that you like, just screenshot it off of our stories and you can use it on your own. We all share. A lot of it too with messaging is it's kind of like the wording. So if you feel like you're not being successful, please utilize your leaders. Reach out to Caitlin and I, and whoever else is a leader on your team, and just hold each other accountable. Be there for each other. Help each other. Share what works. Share what doesn't work. And Caitlin and I were just doing that before this Zoom. We were FaceTiming it. What are you sending? What am I sending? What's working? What isn't working, to figure out what is the best route for us and for our success. And you figure it out and you edit what you're doing. So wording of the message is everything. Make sure the messages that you're sending out, they're ending with a question mark. That will make it more likely that your potential response versus you just saying, oh, this is the information. Well, then they might go think about it and not even respond at all. So keep that conversation going with a question. If they read it and don't answer, I always send, oh, hey, like, I'm so sorry if I caught you at a bad time yesterday. What were your thoughts on the product, or what were your Are you still interested? A question though. But yeah, that's usually what I use is, hey, I'm so sorry if I caught you at a bad time the other day. Is usually my go-to. I'm also, the next part when Caitlin's talking, I'm going to send out a wording of the messages, kind of a general walkthrough, because what I found is the biggest spot where we're losing people is explaining the 90-day auto ship, that they're signing up for 90 days, and for the pricing. That's that part where we're losing people. So I'm going to send out what I have been sending that's working really well in the chat when she's talking. So you guys can screenshot it or whatever, save it so you have it. And then the other thing I wanted to say, so you have to be sending the links and the steps over a text. It can't be over Instagram. I don't know why they just don't let us send it. So you're going to have to, once they commit, you ask for their number, you text them. Don't just send them the steps. Don't send them, here's the link, here's the steps order. No, because they don't do it. And that's another spot where we lose them. So I always say, hey, so-and-so, it's Andrea from Insta, ! So excited to get you started. ! Is now a good time. It should only take about 3 to 5 minutes, smiley face. Then when they respond and say yes, then you send the steps. That has locked them in to doing it right that second. And then you sit and you watch your phone until that notification comes up. If 20 minutes goes by and I haven't heard from them, then I just say, hey, did it all go through okay, ? It didn't. If you didn't get the notification, it didn't. But that's kind of your hook to bring them back in. Hey, did it all go through okay? And then they'll answer. If you ask them is now a good time, it should only take 3 to 5 minutes, and they say, no, I'm really busy at work, I'm going to do it later, go ahead and just send me the steps. I'll do it tonight. Okay, that's okay. No worries at all. Just let me know when it is a good time tonight, and I'll be happy to send over the steps.
Right.
Super nice. Avoid it though. Don't send it until they are ready. Can't wait. That sounds awesome. No worries at all that you're busy. Just let me know when it's a better time, and I will be sure to get that right over to you. Easy peasy. And then, yeah, so that is basically the wording of the messages, and I will send pricing information in the 90-day, how I word stuff in the chat when Caitlin is talking. So that was everything with that. I'm going to go over a quick challenge that we're going to do this month, and then Caitlin's going to talk post to post for a little bit.
Okay.
So we're going to do a posting challenge. And what it's going to be is we're basically going to do 4 this month, which is going to be first week, second week, third week, fourth week. And so in order to, we're going to have a winner every Sunday when we're going to announce it, or maybe it's going to go till Sunday at midnight. So I guess we'll probably announce it on Mondays. But you must, write this down. You guys need to remember this. You must post every day on Instagram and Facebook feeds. It can be the exact same thing, business related. It can be the exact same thing. Just share it to Facebook or share it to Instagram, whatever. But you must post every single day that week. So Monday to Sunday, something to do with the business. I highly suggest, it's not mandatory, but I highly suggest you repost something. There's so many things going around with fall right now. I think I retweeted something, reposted something about fall colors, or recipes are going around right now, anything Halloween. But be reposting that stuff so it's not the only thing popping up for other people is the business. But so anyways, posting challenge. Must post every day that week on Instagram and Facebook. Okay? To qualify. And then whoever has the most LCs, so loyal customers, by the end of that week, will actually, let's combine it. Whoever has the most loyal customers and distributors, so just add them up. They're all just 1 point. Whoever has the most by the end of the week, so by Sunday night at midnight, what we're going to do, Caitlin and I, is we are going to Venmo that person $5 or Cash App or send you $5, however we can. $5 to go buy a preset of your choice for your pictures to help get that clean consistency going in your profile and your pictures and all of that. So the preset that you choose is totally up to you. We are just there to reward you with it. And we thought that would kind of be a fun challenge. Be holding each other accountable. Be posting in the chat. Hey, I did it today. Hey, do you need any help with your post? And anything that I'm posting, feel free to copy and paste. I don't care. Share. We can all have the exact same post. I don't care. Whatever works. So anything that I'm doing, Caitlin's, it's free for all of you. So by all means, copy paste, edit it to you a little bit, or make your own post completely. Whatever works for you works for us. So just find what works best for you and run with that. As long as you're confident in it and it works for you, that's all that matters. So that is the challenge. Must post every single day, Monday to Sunday, on both Instagram and Facebook about the business. Highly suggest mixing in anything else that's not business related. Whoever has the most LCs and distributors by the end of the week will get $5 to buy a preset out there. If you have any questions, type them in the chat and I will answer them, because we are going to move right into post to posts from Caitlin.
Is that from you? There's a bunch of noise. I'm trying.
Someone's not muted.
Let me see.
Okay, that's better.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm talking about host to post. If you don't know what host to post is, host to post means that you are you're sending someone a post for them to share. Okay, so whether that be about the team, joining the team, or joining a challenge. Okay, so yesterday, if you were on the Zoom, we were talking about host to post, and a lot of people don't utilize this. So literally all it is so easy. I actually messaged Sammy yesterday. She was on the Zoom, and she literally gave me like her step-by-step for host to post. Okay, so it is so easy. If you're having trouble people reaching out or people not answering back, I highly recommend doing this. So what you do, literally, I'm going to read you through it. It is so easy. First of all, we want to make sure that you guys are doing good pictures. Okay. So I use old pictures, but, making good quality pictures. Like, hey, my friend Caitlin is looking for 3 people to try getting coffee with her. Like, I'll send you guys them in the chat, and then it says, if interested, message coffee to blank. Okay, and that's where they post it. Literally, this is all you do. You message people this. Hey, girlie, can I ask you a huge favor? Sure. They say sure. Awesome. Thanks so much. Would you mind putting a slide up on your story for me? I'll send it to you. So all you have to do is save it and post it. If I in return I get a referral, I'll send you some free samples. They go, sure. All right, sending it over. You send the picture, and then literally this is it. You write, all you do is post the picture to your story on Instagram. You can post it to Facebook as well. If you want an extra sample, put it in the colored blank box and tag my Instagram. And then again, thank you so much. Your support means so much to me. Okay, so I will send you guys later what that looks like, but you've probably seen a host post. Highly recommend get your own results. Okay, because so many people are like, well, I don't know if that was photoshopped. I don't know if that was you. When people see that the picture that they see, that before and after, is you on that, like, when they click on your page, like, oh, that's her. It's an instant connection. It's an instant whoa. It's instant trust. Okay, even if you use the products for 1 day, 1 week, you've had some results. Okay, these products are amazing. They're incredible. Like, even you feel the difference. Okay, you feel less bloated. If you need help, obviously, and if you haven't gotten results yet, that's okay. But host to post is incredible. I highly recommend it. And plus, you're tapping into each other's markets. You know, like, we have our friends but you know, if I send something to Andrea to post for me, she has 2,000 people that she's following that's going to see my post now. That's way cool. Okay, so it's an incredible opportunity. If you haven't, you can always also look up YouTube videos. Literally, it works host to post, or in the Diamond Tribe, or in, hey, Penny's going to make an appearance. Hello. The Diamond Tribe or Wake Pray Slay. If you're unsure of anything, look it up. Like, before you come to us asking, look it up. Okay, go on Diamond Tribe, go on Wake Pray Slay, click the search bar, host to post. Search bar, host to post. Search bar, questions about da-da-da. I promise something will probably come up. And if not, then message us. But I want to make sure that we are getting you guys prepared and independent, because you're going to be leading your own teams. Holy schmoly. This meeting will end in 10 minutes. Wow, okay. Yikes. That went by really quick. Okay, so yeah, but doing host posts, especially for people who aren't, if people say they are not interested in buying, then I always offer host posts. Don't just say, okay, bye, thanks. Always offer host posts. Be like, hey, would you mind putting up a picture for me? Or you can always say, hey, would you like a free product? They're like, yeah. They're like, awesome. All you need to do is put up this picture for me. I'll let you know when someone signs up. And then they'll do that. Okay. Always keep it good engagement at the end. Don't be like, all right, bye. You don't want my stuff. Bye. No, like keep it good. Be like, awesome. Thanks so much. All right. So we're going to keep moving on because we only have 10 minutes left. So Andrea, I'll put you back on.
Okay. And yes, seriously, if they like come back and they're like, no, I'm not interested, be so nice. Like I'm always like overly nice. Like emoji, like totally understand, exclamation point. Thank you so much for getting back to me, heart emoji or smiley face, because it's a no now, but in a few months it's not going to be a no anymore. Because when Courtney Bohr asked me to try Skinny Coffee, I told her no multiple times. And here I am working this business now. And Skinny Coffee is like my ride or die. So you're planting seeds, and that is like so important. That's the biggest thing I feel like where a lot of distributors, they get really discouraged, like, oh, I'm not getting customers and I'm not making any progress, I'm not getting anywhere. Yeah, you are though. You are, because if you're sending out your messages 100 a day or whatever the number is that works for you, then you are getting somewhere. And it might just be taking you longer than the person next to you, but time doesn't even matter. As long as you get there, that's all that matters. Who cares about the time? It doesn't matter. So you have to kind of keep that positivity at all times. Be positive. If you feel like you're falling back or you're not able to kind of keep that positive and growth mindset, self-development. But you are planting seeds. So a no is only a no for so long. It's not forever a no until they block you, which honestly, you guys, I like blow people's phones up, and I think I've only ever been blocked like one time, literally. So keep going. Even if they unfollowed you, I usually go follow them back a couple months later. Like, it's not a no until I'm like literally can't find their bodies anymore or like their name. Okay. Eric Thomas. So he is actually, you guys, the #1 motivational speaker in the world. If you look up motivational speakers, he'll be the first one that comes up. He's from Michigan. My boyfriend and I go see him on Monday nights. And it's just like, it's so good for like my business, for my own mindset, for anybody. It's crazy. It's like so expensive to see him. And he actually has, I believe it's his daughter, goes to a campus right about 30 minutes from where I live. So we drive there Monday nights and we listen to him speak. And we're kind of like his practice crowd. He does it for free because his daughter goes there. But it's just like the best deal ever for me, living right by him. And so he kind of gives us he practices his speeches on us that he's going to be doing in bigger areas like Phoenix, Arizona, when he goes to California and Florida and everywhere. So it's awesome. So I just wanted to I was telling Kayla, I could run a 2-hour Zoom on Eric Thomas if I could. And maybe I will one day, but I'm just going to run through. I made some notes and I'm going to screenshot and send them in the chat, but I just wanted to like read them off to you guys just so they're in your head. Because I just sleep there and I'm like so ready to take on my week after Monday nights. Okay. 50% is knowing what you want. Don't write these down, or, well, you don't have to, I'll screenshot it, I guess, but just really stop what you're doing and really absorb this right now. 50% is knowing what you want. Don't say you're not working if you're not, because lying will not fix the problem. And there's no success, or you feeling you're not getting anywhere, that's not going to go away. So don't lie. Stop lying if you lie. Why are you scared to post? You need to get over that. Fix that problem. So any problems that we're having, it's normal. We need to fix them and get over whatever is scaring you and holding you back. A lot of us, that's the lives, that's the life posts, that sort of thing. Get over it to get to success. And I promise you, I was the exact same way. Once I did like 4 of them. Now it's like second nature. And I don't even think twice about it. But we have to get over that to get to success. We need to be a student always. You need to keep learning. You keep growing. I don't care if you're an ambassador diamond, like 2.0, like Courtney. Like Courtney is still always doing self-development. Like we have to be students. We have to learn. We learn from each other through Zooms like this in our chats. We need to always be willing to learn and grow our mindset. So you hate the process, so you quit. You need to enjoy the process. So people are really quick to quit. You need to be enjoying it. You need to absorb the goods, the bads, the ups and the downs, because it's going to get ugly before it gets pretty. That's just how it is. And if it wasn't that way, everybody would be doing this business and it wouldn't even be special anymore. This is such a special opportunity that we have. So, we might get upset because we didn't hit that promotion that month, but we need to enjoy the process along the way. And the friendships that we're making and the success that we're having, the lives that we're changing every single day, and really try not to hate so much on the process, not be so quick to quit on ourselves, and enjoy it. You need to know your path. So your goal sheets and your charts, they have to be in front of you. If you don't understand numbers, message us and we have to set up a FaceTime, like in the next 2 days. Like it has to happen, because if you don't know your exact path, you're not going to go anywhere, because there's no end goal for you or a vision. So you have to know your path. So this one, he was like, it's not rocket science. Like the most time or the most hours invested, that equals the most success. So if you're putting in that time, that's how successful you're going to be. If you want more success, put in more time. If you feel like you've surpassed what you need, then I guess you can keep doing what you're doing and that's what's working for you. But most time and most hours invested equals most success. And that is how you are the best, putting in more hours. So his exact wording was, you need to get up early and go to bed late. And of course he, there's a balance and do what's best for you and your body, of course. But that's what it comes down to, is how bad do you want it. So get up early, go to bed late. You have to go through hell to get to the other side where the rewards are. Mm-hmm. That's what he says. Go through hell to get to the side where the rewards are. It's not going to be pretty all the time. There was a study of 500 millionaires and what makes them the most successful. And the one thing that they all had in common was a daily desire to have a structured routine. Mm-hmm. So after this, write out your day. So maybe you wake up and what do you do? For me, it's I immediately wake up, I follow 100 people, and then I come to my kitchen and I videotape me doing my skinny coffee routine. Then I go get ready. I get ready for my day, pack my bag, and then I usually take a quick video to post on my story of me talking about how many spots I have to join my team and what that involves. And then I go to work. I tie in some teaching stuff, but you need to have a routine so that you're held accountable and have it in front of you, just like you have your charts in front of you. Maybe you put it on the back of your chart, whatever that is, but that daily desire for a structured routine. Another thing he says, quote, you don't have it because you don't believe it. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, Caitlin, me, Court, we can all believe in you every single day, but if you don't believe in it, it's not going to work. You have to believe in it yourself. It starts with you. And somewhere it's there. It's in you because you're on the Zoom right now and you joined this team for a reason. But it's not enough for it to be just us. So you don't have it because you don't believe it. Okay, next one. You'll never be free without knowledge. You'll always be a slave. So you need to be doing that self-development and growing your brain. Growing your brain. That's like a kindergarten term I use as a teacher, but grow your mindset at all times. Okay.
Maybe we have less than a minute.
Oh no. What else did we have? We need to talk about? Oh, come to us, guys. Show us, and we talked about this in the last Zoom course last night, but utilize us. Like, show us that you're investing, because when we see that you guys are working your tails off, that tells us where to invest our time too.
Right.
So we love when you guys come to us and share your success and what's going on in your team and what's working for you, what isn't, and that you're having successes. So share it with us so we can reach out to you.
Right. And then I'm just going to jump on real quick. So guys, we want to do coaching calls. We want to do one-on-one calls with you, but this is you. This is your life. This is your business. This is your paycheck. You want it, come get it. Like, if you want it, come to us. Talk to us. We can only make it go so far, So we need to make sacrifices. I told you guys, I'm going to sacrifice. I've made a commitment. I'm not going to watch any TV until I know I got my 6 list done. Until I know I've posted the day. I've done all my things. I'm not going to watch TV. We need to make a sacrifice. If you're not sacrificing something, you're not changing enough. Yes. Just flat out. So the thing is, like, we believe in you guys. You need to believe in yourself. We're all so darn scared of failing. We don't even try. You count yourself out. Don't count yourself out
before you were even in.
Right. Don't count yourself out just because you're scared. You can live the rest of your life scared and broke and helpless. Do something about it. Okay?
Can I fit one last quote in?
Yeah, of course.
We're going to get cut off probably, you guys. The body does what you tell it to do. You let your body quit, and then you're surprised when you aren't successful. You let yourself quit. Your body is so much more capable than you think that it is. You're letting your body go to waste when you let yourself quit. Mm-hmm. The body does what we tell it to do. Right. Okay, another one. I'm going to just keep going. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So I get cut off. The reason you don't have discipline is because you